there are going to be a lot of fouls because you don't want any of these guys out of the game with the way they control the glass.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Pass to Rose. Tipped away. Holiday against Rose. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Allen with it. Portis right side. Shot clock at 6. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Gotta give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, I love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. For 3, Allen. No good that time. Changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Connaughton comes in for Allen. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. MP is checked in for Brunson. And quickly subbed in for Rose. In transition, here they come. Pass to Connaughton. Outside, Hill. Back to Connaughton. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Bucks with some changes. Ibaka, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Ingles in for Middleton. And a switch here also for New York. Reddish is checked in for Barrett. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Now here's MP. Rejected by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Hill drives in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bucks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
So it's the Knicks now, following the score by Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. Here's Reddish. The rebound by the Bucks. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Rejected by Lopez. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. The Knicks making a switch here. Fournier's checked in.
Evan Fournier.
There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter. He shoots. And again, the Knicks missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Hill finds Ibaka over Toppin. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense.
The Knicks 4. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks.
He's checked in for Milwaukee. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
So on the floor for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP. And it's Toppin in at the center, locking down the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. It had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
No good on the free throw. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Reddish is checked in for New York.
Look, he's an MVP performer on the court, but Giannis and that leadership and attitude, he's a team-first guy.
MP, the pass to Randall. Back to MP. Outside Reddish. Pass to Quickly. Over Connaughton. Misses off the left iron.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Here's Ibaka. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Obi Toppin.
When you think of Serge Ibaka, you think of Serge Ibaka. That's the shot blocking and the defense. Those come right to mind. He's been a quality role player for a very long time in the NBA.
Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rose is checked in.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. That was something special.
D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
And he drops the first.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Connaughton finds Antetokounmpo over Toppin. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
To the inside, here's Randall, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Well, this will always be a part of Serge's game. Rim protection on the inside. That's nasty.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Reddish.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
Well, Well, there's so much dominance in Giannis's game and what he can do, especially inside the three-point arc. It's the free throw line that he's still working to perfect.
And stolen by Connaughton. Antetokounmpo pass to Holiday. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ingles against Barrett. On the wing, Ingles. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. On the break. Here's Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
That free throw no good.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Holiday. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Bucks on top, leading by... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams.
Substitution on the
Checked
court.
in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. So for the Knicks.
Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
At forward, it's the talented Giannis in Middleton. Pat Connaughton is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Middleton against Fournier. Pass to Connaughton. Now Middleton. Over Fournier. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And the Bucks with some changes. Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Hill in for Allen. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Pass to Connaughton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shots good by Hill.
George Hill showing some confidence here tonight. And he's got room from deep to fire like that. He didn't think twice about that one.
Here's Keels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., can you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously it's all about Giannis, and the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Hill can't connect.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Keels. Lets it fly. Second chance shot. Hartenstein, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
George Hill, a good enough athlete to get up and throw it down.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez with the steal. MP against Hill. Over MP. Ibaka the pass to Hill. Poke loose. Here's Toppin. And a jumper from the wing offline. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating.
30.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break.
He's going with a whole new group out there. Here's New York. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. So on the floor for New York, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Cam Reddish is out there with MP. And it's Sims in at the 4. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So it's Milwaukee now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And that one's good. Middleton.
Well, he's pretty calm in those situations, Chris Middleton, with ease knocking that one in.
And the Knicks shooting just 21% from the floor. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Reddish. 1:33 left to play in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Here's Grimes. Off the mark there with a 3.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
15 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Milwaukee, Javon.
And so Carter nails them both. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. MP way outside. Off the mark, and a bad shot there.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
talking about flow seat.
What do you
No
say
damn
to the
flow
people
seat,
who
nigga.
question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city? I mean, it makes it sound like I'm dropping propaganda pamphlets out of an airplane or something. Bro, all I'm trying to do is help the people in my community and get to know them better. That's it.
Well, listen, you know, I don't question your desire to support your community,
Sounds like
but
it.
what I've reported on is much more sophisticated than a simple desire to help. I mean, it seems a little, how do you say, calculated.
Okay, well, I'm the kind of guy that takes a very systematic approach to everything that I do. So I asked for the team's help on this because they've been part of this community for a long time, you know? And they have roots here, and I thought that it may be able to help me establish a relationship with the fans. You know, it's not some sort of evil scheme that's going on here. You know, I just know that if I want to accomplish something, I need to set a goal for myself. Simple as that.
I mean, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I'm just asking questions here, MP.
Well, that's just one way to put it.
Well, okay. Well, how would you put it?
You know, man, it feels like you're trying to stir up some drama right now. But honestly, I'm not even mad about it, because that's your job, so I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to not stand up for myself, though. You know, I'm not built that way and never have been. So you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay, you got it.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Ask
I
a
think
question.
it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure, that's why we're here.
Great. So, look, this organization, one of the great things about it is they put everyone in a position to succeed. And not just for basketball players either, you know. I've heard from people in the like of, in sales, you know, who tell me their supervisors care about them and give them a path to advance if they do their job well. I mean, I'm super lucky in that manner, but I'm rambling right now, so.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Take your time.
More so what I'm trying to say is this organization excels at helping you reach your potential, you know, both on and off the court, you know, so they can ask you what you care about and really help you accomplish that goal, you know. Obviously, you know, I care about my community. No doubt. That's always been a part of who I am. My parents instilled that in me since day one.
Well, they sound like really good parents.
They are. They're the best, man. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I can see how people might think it's something more cynical than, you know, given the draft night and everything. But it's as simple as the team reaching out to me and seeing how they can support me in anything that I want to do, you know? I'm really grateful for that. You know, everyone here has been fantastic since day one.
Sounds like it. Thanks, MP.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too. I look like I've been getting money, how reek it. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city hauling, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Riding around and hurt tested. Hanging both of my legs out it like what's up? I got stakes and they too high now I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, ain't hearing like what? 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. close friends. I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like TSA.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're.
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida, so now she went and she stole Agnetha's Squeaky, because she's a chewer, she likes to chew, and now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in there with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
I don't.
It doesn't matter. So I lined something up
All
with
right,
you,
all
with
right.
John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby Diane. Yes, he is. And he's going to make you look great. And he's going to do it today. Once I give him a call, because obviously it is only if you think it's a good idea.
I feel like you gave him a call already. Yeah, did you or did you not?
I thought you'd think it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new, a new little hobby?
Jonas is Ricky. And then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're Bjorn. But you got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Frida would.
I would, I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
A true Bjorn. Yeah, you should.
Okay. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right, all right.
You chilling?
Duh, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, You'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just, reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
Are you
MP.
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
Okay. Let's get started. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here.
Would you say that's because of you or external factors?
I'd say me. Yeah, 100%. I'd say me. Life is about adapting, John, as you may know as well. The most successful people don't whine when things don't go their way. They simply figure out what they need to do to make things go their way. You feel me on that one?
Mm-hmm.
And, you can't control the outside factors, You can only control how you deal with them.
That's a good way of looking at it, but, any concern about how long it's taking you to adapt to your new city?
Nah. I mean, that stuff takes time, if you're expecting things to go your way the minute you get into a situation, you're going to be disappointed, flat out, I feel great about where I am right now, and I'm looking forward to proving my worth to the city, as time goes on.
Okay, then. Last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Okay, how about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Well, okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
Well, this may not be my hometown, but this is my home now. You see what I did there?
I like that.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to having a positive impact on the lives of the people that live here.
How so?
Well, obviously delivering on that promise of delivering a championship. Sooner or later, that's everyone's goal. But I also plan on working off the court to improve and enhance the lives of everyone who lives in this city, basketball fan or not. You know what I'm saying? Because community is pretty big to me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to use my profile as well as my resources to help really make this community flourish.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro? What's going on?
I don't even know anymore.
All right, check this out, John. Let's take this one day at a time.
Okay.
All right? You'll get there, man. And send the best to the missus, all right?
Okay, will do. Thanks, man.
Brother.
Okay.
If all of that Jordan nostalgia has you wound up, then My NBA Eras should be your next stop. Begin the what-if journey of a lifetime with the authentic players, teams, and rules starting in 1983, 1991, 2002, and this coming season in 2022.
These eras bring the NBA's history to life in a myriad of ways, from each unique draft class, court floors, and the ultimate audio presentation to transport you back in time.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello.
Which era excited you most, LD?
Oh, I have a game plan. We're heading straight back into 2002. I'm going to keep Shaq and Kobe together to outdo the Bulls dynasty of the 90s. I can't wait to get started. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to be keeping an eye on one young prospect.
And Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to their season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really take a hit with a bad start.
Substitution
Group in for the Knicks.
At the line,
Hartenstein's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. MP's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And quickly in for Derrick Rose. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Emmanuel Quickly. Toppin is out there with Barrett. Then it's MP. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Over to the wing. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. This one for 3. And it's quickly missing. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
It's Garland. Hield grabs the miss. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Back to Rubio. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
He doesn't get the second one. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
And he sinks the second. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Reddish's shot is good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Rubio outside. Lays it up off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Knicks with the lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Quickly kicks to MP. The Cavaliers pull it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Keels. Mobley with the block.
Trying to protect Trisha from Mobley's lane. Look, he just bats that ball away.
It's LeVert on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kept alive. The shot's good from Love. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. MP against Garland. Pass to Barrett. It's Robinson, top of the key. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. MP finds Barrett. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And so New York calls timeout for the first. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. That'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Cavaliers 36, the Knicks 35.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one. Substitution making a change here. Love's checked in, and New York with a change here too. MP's checked in for Rose. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Here's Osman. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Brunson against LeVert. Lachey. Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brunson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
2 minutes.
Outside Garland. Robinson against Allen. There's Garland, and he banks in the layup. 9 points for Darius Garland.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Keels passes to Randall. To get open is Robinson. Randall no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And that one's good. Osman.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Back to MP. Now, here's Barrett. He started closer. Randall no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
LeVert. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. And one thing you can say with MP, Greg, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
Back to Love. To the middle. Here's Osman. And he uses the glass on the layup. Osman's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
MP dishes to Randall. Here's Keels. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here's Garland picks one up. The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Oh, good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for New York. Obi Toppin's checked in for Randall. Evan Fournier comes in for R.J. Barrett. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Keels misses. Here's Neto. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams are looking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 9.
The Knicks, 53.
And now we take a listen to the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score. Stop score here.
And this is it.
Substitution
Group in for the Knicks. Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett comes in for Fournier. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Rose. And MP subbed in for Quickly.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. MP kicks to Barrett. Out to the right wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the 3-ball is good.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
And slam dunk by Allen.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds a point. You don't have to run a ton of stuff for him.
Inside. Here's Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
2 minutes.
MP with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Kicked away. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to LeVert. And it's Allen slamming it down.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defense, even when they try to rough him up.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Here's Keels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. That one is off. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration
this time out.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight, tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jarrett Allen.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Runs in the pass to Keels. He kicks to Robinson. Pass to Barrett. That one doesn't drop, and Cleveland will come the other way. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 9-1 run. The pass to LeVert. Down low. Osman, the pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Hits first. Team's in the penalty.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Knicks. Keels. 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lopez right side. Pass to Wade. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, Harike. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next. Started riding around and hurt Tesla, hanging both of my legs out it like what's up. I got stakes and they too high now. I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like.
And in my career, there's a fresh look and feel to everything around you.
This year's story takes place after the NBA draft, and you'll be able to choose your NBA team right away. But winning over your new home city is about to present you with multiple pathways, and each decision you make carries distinct consequences. How will you endear yourself to the city?
NP's a champion, baby, let's go!
In current gen, say goodbye to the Concha Del Mar and say hello to the Goat Boat. Honoring our 2K23 cover athlete, Michael Jordan, the Goat Boat is filled with new staff, quests, and a new ship layout.
In new gen, pick an affiliation and enjoy brand new, beautifully designed environments for the Knights Vipers, Wildcats, and Beasts. The visuals have never been grander, so which will you rep?
Wherever you're playing, it's time to hit the courts and get to level 40. Because if you do, you'll earn a sweet ride in Season 1. A golf cart for up to 3 friends and yourself to cruise around in style to your next contest.
But the fun doesn't stop there, because if you wanted to reach legend status in NBA 2K23, you'll have to score 100,000 points, play 500 games at GOAT level, complete 12 season quests, and earn prizes in
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of the...
Substitution on the court. Trae Young. One shot.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Robinson at the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Robinson. So for the Knicks, Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle, and quickly subbed in for Brunson. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Floats one up. No good. The Knicks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
With some arc, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Reddish comes in for Barrett.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Hartenstein in the post, working on Kaminsky. Good work defensively by Kaminsky.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Pass to Holiday, back to Young. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Johnson, he's checked in for Trae Young. Hartenstein in the post. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Hartenstein, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Holiday against Toppin. Outside Johnson, and they call an illegal screen here.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
For New York, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. MP outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Fournier's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. And Fournier.
MP against Holiday. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Free throw good. MP. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time.
The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owen.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there. Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
Johnson passes to Murray. Over Fournier. Off the mark from 16 feet. It'll count.
I just love the way Murray moves his feet defensively, whether it's on ball or in help.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Hawks on top. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Fans, a big round of applause.
Top, he's checked in for Robinson. MP comes in for Fournier. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich has checked in for Murray. And Holiday subbed in for Young. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
On the court for the Hawks, Frank Kaminsky is out there with John Collins. Then there's Johnson, then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Not going to go that time. Randall with some nice D.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Randall against Bogdanovich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
So for the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Randall. Reddish comes in for Barrett. And Rose is subbed in for Quickly. And a change for the Hawks. Silva's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich against Rose. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Keels. Second shot opportunity. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul, charge 2.
And that one misses. The Hawks have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for Bogdanovich. New York trailing. Here's Keels. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 5 now.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And the foul called on Cam Reddish. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Outside Reddish. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Frank Kaminsky picks one up here.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one misses. And so it's Atlanta with
a score. The Knicks 40, the Hawks 49.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a
substitution.
Reddish is checked in for Robinson. Fournier comes in for Brunson. And MP is subbed in for Rose. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Silva's checked in for Okongwu. Kaminsky comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for DeJounte Murray. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, Julius Randle out there with Cam Reddish. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And down it goes, 2 points. Young's got 29 points.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Reddish, Cash, it's MP picking up the assist.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Atlanta's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Left side, Bogdanovich. Kaminsky, the pass to Young. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Can't get it to drop. They shoot again. Silva, that's good. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Great positioning on the putback.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Outside Barrett. Back to MP. Robinson with it. Okongwu on him. Robinson passes to MP. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take a...
He is checked in for New York. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5.
Second team foul. Hill. At the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
The floater, and the layup is up and in. Young's got 35.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Murray, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Keels. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
13 foul.
Here's Keels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. From 7 feet away. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Here's Keels. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Collins outside. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. Murray with it. Randall's in his pocket. 6 to shoot. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the Hawks with possession here. MP against Young. Now here's MP. Defense right on him. Pass to Randall. Back to MP. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Barrett can't hit.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
To the wing on the left. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Hunter. Young's got 37.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
That's the end of the ball game. Thank you once again for coming out and showing your support. Have a safe trip home.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant.
My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, Hariki. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing. My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, Hariki. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Ride around and hurt Tesla. Hanging both of my legs out it like what's up? I got stakes and they too high now I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. I'm back there doing jack dance like and I'm not no fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up, but I'm told her I don't, but you could try though. I'm not on top of it yet, but I'm that guy though. I take a look around at my confidence just wide open, big whipping. I notice they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean, and my mind focused. Just keeps going, I wrote it. How the could you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like, now what? Now they down to come round just to be round us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us?
Cavaliers.